Well, this is something that rarely happens. The Rockstar Newswire has dropped rather early today, so I'm actually going to be recording this in chronological order. I'm reading over the Newswire first, and then we will go check out the brand new car. The Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire. Yes! New muscle car in Grand Theft Auto Online today, plus double rewards on all casino missions, business battles, and more. So yes, the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire is finally here. There's also the collectible action figures of being rolled out. So let's see, some freeloading heathen has stolen 100 rare mint condition action figures from the owner of Hardcore Comics Store, and needless to say, he wants his stash back. Collecting each figurine will yield a cash and RP bonus, but if you collect and return the complete set, there might be a unique reward for you. Well, spoilers, the unique reward is a Impotent Rage outfit. There's a male and a female version. Most of us already know this. And there's already videos showing the locations of the action figures. If you don't want to go to the trouble of looking yourself, well, you know what to do. Go on YouTube and find little helps and tips and clues along the way. So that's going to be fun to do. The action figures are now scattered throughout the map of Grand Theft Auto Online. There's also double reward on bonuses. The Casino Story Free missions are double money once again and double RP. All business battles, double money, double RP. And let's see, all Rockstar stunt races, for all of you into stunt racing, is also double money, double RP. This week, unlock reward is an older shirt. This is not a new shirt, guys. Rockstar, what are you doing? The Bravado stylized t-shirt. I mean, I guess it's fitting because today the Gauntlet Hellfire is coming out. So okay. But if you already have the shirt, then it's kind of pointless. It's a cool looking shirt, though. I like the shirt. But for those of you that didn't get the shirt the first time, it was an unlockable reward. Well, this is your week to get it. Very fitting. So, at the very least, log into Grand Theft Auto Online to get your Bravado stylized t-shirt. The podium vehicle is the Nero. So, the Nero, one of the newest sports cars in the game, is available on the podium. So, if you were really wanting the Nero, but you didn't want to spend the money on it, you have a chance to win it this week. So, there you go. No, it's not a sports car. It's... Wait a minute. No, hold on. I'm thinking of the Neo. I fell for it, just like Bruffy and others have. There's so many cars. Like, there's the Nero, the Neon, the Neo, the Nero, the old supercar. The Nero, not the Neo. The Nero is the podium vehicle. I just woke up a few minutes ago. It's early. Well, it's early for me. So, you have a chance to win the Nero, spin to win. That ends on September 11th. And let's see, stop by the Diamond Casino. Okay, yeah, just the typical stuff. You know, the casino store. There's nothing new. Wait, they're adding the high roller dress. Okay, so I guess if you didn't get the cards, I guess you can just go ahead and get the dress. What about the suit for male characters? Okay, whatever. Most of the stuff in the casino store is not new, by the way. It's stuff that's been rotated in and out now. Discounts. Master Penthouse, 25% off. Private Dealer, 25% off. Penthouse Garage, 25% off. 25% off for the Casino Shop large shirts. So if you really like them large shirts in the Casino Shop, I guess it's 25% off chips. Okay. So I guess you have a chip discount. The nightclubs, let's see, a lot of the stuff is 40%, by the way. Nightclubs, 40% off, along with nightclub renovations add-ons. The Benefactor Terabyte, the Buzzard, the Havoc, as well as the GTO, which is much better now. The Flash GT, the Schlagen GT, the Swinger, the Pounder Custom, the Mule Custom, all that 40% off. And yeah, I mean, there's some of these vehicles that are interesting, like the Buzzard is a tried and true workhorse in the game. It's definitely one of those vehicles that I've been using since I was able to purchase it after launch, once I had enough money to buy it. And it was definitely a great investment, and it's now available for 40% off. Plus, you can use it as a CEO. I think you can also use it as a VIP, I believe, if I remember. And like I said, the Grotti's much better now since Rockstar's rebalanced it. It was one of the few cars that actually got significant improvement from the rebalancing of its flags. And for the Twitch Prime peeps that have their Twitch Prime accounts linked to their Rockstar Social Club, they can get a free Master Penthouse still, as long as you have it linked before September 2nd. And you're going to get an extra 10% bonus on all this stuff. So you will get 35% off this, then 50% off of all this other stuff. So definitely really good discounts. Not all of it's great, but some of it's decent. I mean, the Benefactor Terabyte, that allows you to do the client jobs and some other things as well. And for those of you that like the Flying Broomstick, you can also use it to store the Flying Broomstick, and you can have some customization for the broomstick with the Terabyte. But you also need the Nightclub as well, and Nightclub, Nightclub allows you to buy the Terabyte. So 50% on Nightclubs, 50% on Terabyte, 50% on the Buzzard, 50% on the GTO if you have Twitch Prime. Everyone else, it's 40%. So good discounts. Let's see, 75% off the Velato. It's a cool looking bomber, but that's all it is. It's a big giant flying Dorito. So the big giant flying Dorito, which you think would be like a hyper bomber, which would be a fast bomber, supersonic bomber. You think it would be fast, but it's not fast. It's just a big giant slow Dorito. It's 75% off. And then 40% off the Thrax supercar. That's the newest car from True Fade, which is obviously Bugatti in the game. So Thrax is the newest car, and it's 40% off for anyone that has Twitch Prime. So if you want to get the Thrax and you have Twitch Prime, good news, it's 40% off. So there we go. All the Twitch Prime discounts, all the regular discounts. Casino Store editions, to be honest, nothing really new, but if you want to go look at the Casino Store, maybe you can find a decoration you like, or a clothing item that you've been wanting, or a mask. And see, once again, the Nero is the spin-to-wheel item. The stylized Bravado t-shirt, login reward, both these going on now through September 11th. And then, of course, double reward bonuses, once again, for the Casino Story missions. Double money for business battles, as well as double money for stunt races. And we got the action figures scattered throughout the map of Southern San Andreas, 100 total. And if you collect them all, then you get the Impotent Rage outfit, both a male and a female version, depending on which character you happen to have. And I think you actually get to put the action figures in your casino apartment, I think, in your penthouse if you have the room for it. I don't know if you get to do all 100, or maybe you get, like, depending on how many you collect, you get an additional one. I think that's the case. I could be wrong about that. But you're also going to be getting cash and RP bonuses as well for collecting these action figures. And, of course, what we're about to go check out in just a minute, the Bravado Hellfire is now in the game. Yes, so let's do it. Let's go check out the Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire muscle car right now. That's right, Wolfstein. It's finally here. Yes, our salvation is at hand. And damnation for the Yosemite, hopefully. A brand new muscle car. Hopefully it'll be the new king or queen, sovereign ruler of muscle cars. The Gauntlet Hellfire is now in the game. $745,000. We're going to go check this sweet new muscle car out. You know what? We're just going to go. Let's go red. Let's go red. There we go. I don't know. We'll check it out. So I'm going to put it in the casino garage. We'll wait patiently for it to arrive. And go have a look at the Gauntlet Hellfire. And then we're going to go customize it. Some mods. Because I'm definitely keeping this car. Oh, yeah. Alright, so before we go and look at the Gauntlet Hellfire, login reward is the Gauntlet t-shirt. And just got a text message, Hardcore Comic Store. Hey, you don't know me, but Lester gave me your number. Lester, what are you giving strange people my number for? And why haven't you given me a back rub yet? It's been nearly 6 years, and you keep teasing me. Anyways, I run the hardcore comic store on Eclipse, and last night my nemesis stole my whole collection of mint condition action figures, and then he responded to my Life Invader emergency status, and he was like, "Lamau, you'll never find them." So I went to the police, but they just laughed a lot. Anyway, can you please find them for me? If you do, I'll hook you up with the good shit. So, yes. Another fun activity we can do in Grand Theft Auto Online now. The action figures scattered throughout the map of the game for you to go find. I think there's 100 total. And you're going to get cash and money rewards. And if you get all 100 of them, then you're going to get the Impotent Rage outfit for your male or female character. And I think you actually get to keep the action figures, or some of the action figures, to put up in your casino penthouse. Anyways, now we can go check out the Gauntlet Hellfire. Alright. There she is. Of course I had to put her right beside my Gauntlet Classic. Yes, indeed. The Gauntlet Hellfire in all its inferno glory. Will you be our savior in the Mercil class? Will you depose the abomination known as the Yosemite? I certainly hope so. That thing should not be a muscle car. The Moonbeam should not be a muscle car. I mean, the Yosemite should be a truck. We should have a truck category. And the Moonbeam should be in the van category. Rockstar. But anyways, enough of me ranting. It's time to go see what this baby has to offer at Los Santos Customs.
Let's do it for you.
Oh, yeah, she looks so beautiful. The Gauntlet Hellfire, and yes, some NPC clipped me on the way over here. They actually did, like, cut into me. I was going to include the video, but I'm trying to edit it down. I don't want this to run too long. Alright, let's skip the basic upgrades, because, like I said, some cars I just show off for you to look at, give you my honest opinion about it, and some of them I just sell back, like last week's Locust, and before that, the Nebula Custom. But this week, oh yes, I'm a muscle guy, and I will be keeping this beautiful car. So those are the bumper options. I'm good. I like it the way it is. Well, do I like it the way it is? I really don't know. I'll probably customize it further later on. But anyways, those are the front bumper options. Rear bumper, there's only like one choice. No. The parachute doesn't even work, though. It's just, it's an aesthetic. And honestly, I don't like the wheelie bars. I don't even get wheelie bars on the back of cars. But whatever. Whatever, Rockstar. Alright, so here we go. Engine upgrade. Get this baby maxed out. Different exhaust options for us to choose from. Alright, so we can go with some side ones. Titanium. That looks kind of cool. So those are the side options, and of course the rear options. Exhaust. I'm going to keep it custom. I usually do. I mean stock. That's what I usually do. Grill. So we can remove the grill. I don't understand why people do this. I really don't, but it's your car. To each their own. So we can make it black. We can make it primary. We can... few options. I'm going to leave this stock as well. So I'm happy with the way it looks. Most of the time I usually am. Sometimes I change it. So you can make the hood smooth if you want, or you can just keep the stock hood. Then of course you got secondary, that, and then that. You know, these of course, for those of you that want some dual filter blowers, supercharger on your Gauntlet Hellfire, there you go. Some options there to choose from. So there you go, all the hood options for you. Quite a few. Next we got, let's see, the liveries. Let's see what kind of liveries we got. Yeah, I like these type of liveries. So we got a dual white stripes to choose from, which goes good with almost any color, except for white, obviously. But almost any color would probably work with the dual whites. Let's see, dual red. That works with maybe like a darker color, like a red, like a dual red with a black primary. Then blue. Blue's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Then Bravado billboard. That looks epic. I like that. Got the Bravado logo on both sides. You got the black racing strips. Ooh, that looks fantastic. I mean, these are really, really clean liveries for the most part. We got the black two-tone. Not too shabby. I like these. Weekend all camo for those of you that like making your vehicles all camo looking. And actually looks pretty good camo. And of course, really? Really? An upgraded version of the Redwood Gauntlet? Is it the same library? Is it the same wrap? I'm gonna have to check this out because I think I have the Redwood Gauntlet in my muscle car collection down by the airport. So I think that's the same one. I think. Or it could be a different number. That's crazy. I like the attention to detail because somebody at Rockstar, when they were making the libraries, remembered that there was a Redwood Gauntlet. So, props, Rockstar, props. Too much free time, obviously. You know what? Sometimes I feel like those at Rockstar that are working on the libraries for vehicles, like there's cars that they'll spend some more time on than other cars. And then there's cars that they'll just do the basic stuff to. So here's the Raceway Hero. This is a little bit different racing livery for the Hellfire. Then Bravado Racing. Ooh, this is cool. I like this one. The 77, I like it. Not too shabby. There is a lot of freaking... There's 13 total, so this is the 13th one. Sometimes I forget to look at the numbers. I like this. This has kind of an old school livery feel to it. This LTD Royal Tribute number 23 car. So there we go. That's all the libraries, and I like them all. I mean, this one kind of surprised me, caught me off guard. So we may have to do a side-by-side comparison in a second once we're done with the rest of the video. So we'll do that. I'll grab the other Gauntlet and we'll look at that. But I don't know if I want to put that on my car though. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's the rear panels. I guess it's kind of necessary for me to do it for a side-by-side comparison, but at the same time, I don't know if I want to. At the very least, we'll go look. We'll go look. I'll probably just run over to the garage, take a screenshot of the Redwood Gauntlet, then we'll come back, and then I'll just do a side-by-side that way. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so that's the roll cages. Respray options. You have primary, you have a secondary, you have a tint color. So we got primary, obviously the basics. Most of you know the drill when it comes to this. So the secondary is the roof and the mirrors, FYI. So secondary is going to be everything, as you can tell. Once again, roof, mirrors, affected by the secondary. And then we'll go look at the trim. Let's see how the trim is. Is it ridiculous? See, I don't like it when it does this. See, I mean, look at the threads, see? That's the way it should be. It should just be the threads that are affected. Even though that does look cool. Like, that actually looks really cool. So it's not too terribly bad. It's not turning everything the color of it. And the seats are pretty sweet. Well, the stock seats at least. So it's not too shabby. Okay. You know what I'd like? I'd like for it just to be the seats. You know, but it's, you know, it is what it is. So there you go. That's that. Let's go to the roof. You can get a carbon roof if you want a carbon roof. If you like carbon, go carbon. So primary color and then secondary color skirt. So these basically, obviously, depending on what color you have for primary, or if you prefer the secondary color, go with that one, skirt-wise. Spoilers! This is a really good muscle car. Alright, that's my spoilers. In case you guys were wondering what I was going to think or feel about this car, my thoughts are this is a badass freaking car. I think I'm just going to go with secondary lip spoiler. I think that's what we'll do. I don't really feel a big stupid spoiler on this car. And just a basic lip spoiler will do, because you need it for a little bit more traction. There we go. Alright, so suspension. Yeah, we can go ahead and do this. Get this thing maxed out with everything. Suspension, transmission, turbo. And of course, wheels, we got to get the old bulletproof tires, because you know how some players are, and NPCs when you're being shot at by the fuzz or doing missions or stuff. So I do like the rims. The rims are really cool looking. Plus they have like this red highlight. Now it doesn't appear that the red changes color with primary or secondary, so it's just red no matter what. So you're either going to want to have a color that works with the rims, or you're going to want to get completely different muscle rims. But I like these rims. Most of the time I'm happy with the rims, so usually I just leave them alone. Normally I just do light smoke, but since this is the Gauntlet Hellfire, I'm gonna spend a little extra and get the limo. There we go. Alright, so there's all the customization. Oh, headlight covers. Okay, I missed this. Okay. Almost missed one. Apologies for that. So you can... That's interesting. Front plated. So there's definitely a lot of customization. You can also put bull bars on this thing. Makes it all mean looking. I mean, it's already a mean looking car. Mean and sexy. And everything in between. Yeah. Okay, so I think I got everything. Okay, I did. Alright, so anyways, that's all the mod customization options for the Gauntlet Hellfire. Okay, so I apparently don't have the Redwood Gauntlet anymore. I still have the Dominator Pisswasser because it's also one of the top tier muscle cars. Hopefully the Gauntlet Hellfire will be at the top now. But regarding the Redwood Gauntlet, you know, for some of us OG players, it's free. For everybody else, it's $230,000. The library is a little different. It has the number 72 instead of 73, in case anybody was wondering. But I guess it'd be a cool gauntlet collection to have. The Redwood Gauntlet side by side, like a racing variant of the Hellfire Gauntlet. Because I know several of you are thinking about buying a couple of the Hellfire Gauntlets. Maybe a street gauntlet and then a racing gauntlet. And you can put the Redwood logo on it and have it like side by side, number 72 and then the number 73. And then all your other gauntlets as well. For those of you that were curious about the library of the OG Redwood Gauntlet. Oh, yeah. It is time for us to rejoice, brothers and sisters. Our salvation is at hand. Today will hopefully be the day that the abomination known as the Yosemite is taken down. And a rightful new ruler of the Muscle Kingdom takes its place. The Hellfire Gauntlet. Bruffy, I have faith in you. You will test this vehicle. You will put it at the very top of the muscle car classes, or I'll be sad forever. At the very least, it has to be competitive with the Yosemite, right? It better be. I mean, come on, Rockstar. I've been ranting about this forever. We need a truck class to put all the trucks in. The Yosemite's not a muscle car. The Moonbeam's not a muscle car. What have you done with the muscle class? It's been wronged. Wronged, I say. But there's a chance to make it all right. With this car. The Hellfire Gauntlet. Only at $745,000. Quite the deal, in my opinion. And a lot of people are, like I said, they're thinking about getting, you know, like several versions of this car, this sweet ride. And I might get it as well. I might get me a street version. I might get a race version. Especially if it performs well as a muscle car. If it's a top tier muscle car, then hell yeah. Your car that you've been waiting for. Well, us muscle heads, those of us that love muscle cars. The Gauntlet Hellfire is now in the game, part of Dripocalypse 2019. Your thoughts, your views, your opinions regarding the Gauntlet Hellfire. How many are you purchasing? Are you purchasing one? Are you getting two? Are you getting 20? Feel free and chime in below in the comment section.